Hey guys, SeanB, and today I want to share with you guys my new achievement in Summoner. So I can't believe it's been 8 years. I still managed to get a new achievement, and that is Guardian 3 in the normal arena. You might be wondering, what? You don't have G3 in arena? Yes, it is actually quite hard for me. I don't know why, because my runes are trash to get G3 in normal arena. And I'm very sorry this video is going to be very boring because I don't have any actual gameplay of me rushing arena because I was out of town. I was doing it on the mountain, kinda. And I reached the mountain of arena. Managed to get G3 and it was actually really fun for me because I've been trying to get G3 for the longest time and I just couldn't get it. But we managed to get rank 27 last week, and I want to share everything that I did, and hopefully it's going to help you guys out as well. And I'll try my very best to get it again and actually get into Team 1 of the inter-server arena because I really want to show you guys the best possible gameplay for the content. Because to be honest, I think inter-server arena is now my favorite content to play in Summoner Sword. When they tally and we have the 2 weeks break, I really miss this content because I have to sit down and think about what I need to do, and I think that is Summoner Sword is supposed to be a strategy game. First is going to be the arena defense, and right now immediately you will think of 20 billion ways to deal with this defense. This is not a very crazy complicated defense, but it is really tanky. And that's about it. We have Bison for HP lead. If you don't have the Fire Bison, you can try Veramos, you can try Brandia, you can try some HP lead for this slot. And I build my Bison with triple HP, and I run Nemesis because they're gonna have a Tiana if they are rushing with G3. So Wheel Run is meaningless, and Revenge is not very consistent, and Nemesis allow you to cut in if you manage to survive, which is great. So I went with Nemesis. And it is important to have damage reduction from fire because Kaki is a very strong unit and Zyros is very popular as well. And here is just additional damage, nothing crazy. Here we have Triana is on triple HP as well. Not as tanky, unfortunately, but trying to get some damage reduction from fire and just some random other stuff over here. Next up, we have Abelio, who's on triple HP as well, trying to be tanky. He's going to cut in between, he's going to heal, he doesn't need Nemesis because his attack bar gain from passive is really strong. So I went with the tankiest build possible that I can have for Abelio. And last one's going to be Molly on speed, HP as well. I think I should have put it on triple HP. But anyway, Molly on Vile Nemesis for the healing. And this is my defense. And you might be thinking, oh, I can do Zyros against it, which is perfectly fine, to be honest. But during arena rush and you miss a defense break or a reset on any of these units, it's gonna make it much harder. And somehow when I tested in this mode where you can test against your own defense, my Zyros never seemed to miss anything. It's so magical. But when you do arena rush, if you rush arena, you know you're gonna miss something, and it's really annoying. So if you missed missed the Bison, and suddenly it might be scary. If my Bison stunned somebody right there, like the Tiana, then it could have been way harder. But see, it's not a very tough defense. But in the last 10 minutes, I got 3 wins, and I'm pretty sure somebody trying to Zyros, Poseidon, Zyros, Kaki, and they got resisted. And that's just it. And don't bother to go with max resistance because anyone who try to rush for G3, they will have 85 accuracy on the Zyros or Galleon. So if they miss anything, it is because Come To Us wanted you to win. But I swear to God, every time I test during the test function, my Zyros Galleon become God tier. They land every single thing. But when I try to do the rush, I'll miss everything. It's kind of crazy. But if you miss Triana or Abelio, it's gonna be a pain in the ass, especially Abelio. You can bomb this one as well, but using a bomb team also comes with a risk. That is, you're gonna miss something over there. It is pretty hard to Lucian because we have HP lead and we have a lot of healers and shit like that. So it's gonna be okay. And you might be wondering, why is my Triana not at the very end? I'm pretty sure Abelio and Molly can survive pretty well, but I really want to make the Bison survive because if he survive and go with a skill 3, it's gonna be very, very strong. And if you don't run any reset unit and you miss something here with the Poseidon, for example, oh, Galleon, you little, oh, then it's gonna be very tricky as well because Abellio usually very tanky. And if he doesn't die like this, oh boy. And if he doesn't die, oh, and you are fucked pretty much. So you have to run a Zyros, and your Zyros has to land pretty much everything. Oh, speaking of losing to my defense, somebody got resisted right there, I'm pretty sure. So these are my offense team. I have a Lucian team. I have a team where I don't need to reset anything. There are some people run just pure tank without the need to reset. They don't have Triana, they don't have Abellio. Then I can Poseidon Kaki. If I need to reset stuff, I run Zyros. If I run against many Revive Calm, I'll run Mephisto. If I need to outspeed and I want to outspeed against a Tian Lang, I'll run a Triton. I think this is one of my most used team. Or Triton was one of my most used unit because there was so many Tian Lang out there. It's just crazy. There was so many Tian Lang out there. So we have the usual speedy calm. This calm is not very popular the higher you go, but you will come across this many times. So this is where I try to go speed Lucian calm. I don't hit a Triton because I'm not very confident in hitting a Triton, but let's pretend that Triton is a Clara. Oh my. God damn it, why is my Triton so fast? Okay, the Clara doesn't have any runes because I don't really rune Clara at the moment. Let's imagine we outspeed a Clara, which is pretty easy for Bernard. And I'm just gonna cleave them. But you don't see this defense often because they are very cleavable. And there are many ways for you to speed cleave this. So they're not as popular. The harder one of this version is they mixed in some sort of healer in the Kaki slot. Then it becomes a little bit more complicated to cleave because the healer might cut in between and it's gonna be a little bit annoying. The more free-to-play version will be Konamiya and a Lucian that is slower and would do more damage. Then I would just be using the other team. But if you want to use this, it's possible as well. But it's a, oh my god, did that just destroy my Lucian? Okay, see, I don't exactly like this comp, but it works. Kind of works. But you need a really good slow Lucian though. I really want to have like a defense deck because changing defense is very tiring. And then there's the pure tank kind of team that has no need for reset. Then I run Poseidon Kaki. So let's say they run some sort of super tanky team like this. And there's really no need to reset them. Poseidon's going to do very consistent damage compared to Zyros. And the pushback's going to help your team to be more consistent. So I'll run Poseidon. And then I'll run Kaki. Kaki's really, oh my god, my units are so tanky. Okay, stop stroking yourself, Sean. Okay, buddy. But I'll be doing this if I don't need a Zyros to reset. This is more consistent in terms of damage output because Poseidon Kaki is just absolutely amazing. Poseidon is on high accuracy as well to push back attack bar consistently. I need to make him better though. I need like max crit rate. But this worked last week, but could be better, okay? The Kaki is the core component of this team for damage dealing purpose. Triple attack for Kaki with Poseidon pushback. You don't have to be like amazingly fast for Kaki. And trying to get attack up effect because you don't know what element you are hitting. So having attack up effect is going to be very good for your Kaki to do damage. Mine is not plus 3k attack. Could be better, but he does enough damage for the most part. And then you have the Triana Abellio kind of deal where you have to reset their skill to be consistent. You saw that before. And then you also, let's pretend my Darian is a Tian Lang. So they have the Tian Lang over there, which means my Tiana would not be as good because my team is not very fast, as you see right there. Most of my units are below 250 speed, so it's not going to be ideal to fight a Tian Lang. Then I'll put in a Triton to deal with the Tian Lang. So let's imagine we have a Tian Lang over there in the slot of Darian, for example. There are many Tian Lang out there in high rank. And I'll just go with Triton to push back the attack bar and strip. Of course, it is not going to be as consistent. And I have been lucky with my strip with Triton. But it is the effective way to deal with Tian Lang. And we missed some pushback right there. And I think we are kind of fucked right now. Unless I land the silence on the Bison. Okay, we're not fucked yet. But I've been using Triton against Tian Lang, and it is not bad at all. And I've been really enjoying the fact that I farm Tian Lang defense because there are so many of them. And the moment I see Tian Lang How first, it's just a real pain in the ass to fight them. But then there are also some speed lead Tian Lang defense. I can also do this, or I can change to this. It's more like doing RTA at this point. If I think I need a speed lead to deal with this Tian Lang in particular, then I'll bring in a speed lead for my Triton, and we'll be doing something a little bit different. Oh my god, I missed the fire unit, which makes sense. Are we dying? My Samav need to reset that Samav. Okay, we'll end the reset. It comes back because of Nana. So this is another way of dealing with speed lead Tian Lang defense, like how fast Tian Lang. And that guy names may look like he's gonna have a 300 speed Tian Lang because Asian G3 can be, oh my, ouch. Oh, ouch. If I need a speed lead for Tian Lang defense, I'll try to do this as well. And then sometimes there are people who try to bring in a lot of Reviver. They are quite popular as well. I'll be throwing in my Mephisto Leocom, and I have a no speed Fire Druid and also low speed Annabelle, and I'm trying to cleave them as fast as I can. These are kind of popular as well. They do exist, and they rely a lot on Revive unit, which is a viable strategy, but Mephisto will make very quick work of Revive defense, and I usually win very quickly as well, because Reviver, they don't bring a whole lot to the table. You see that? If you cleave them quickly, no problem at all. Should be easy for this one right here, because there's just no Revive. The moment Mephisto enter the field, then they don't really do anything. Their whole selling point is Revive, and they now provide absolutely nothing to the table. So I have my Mephisto on a HP quick damage HP build, some attack as well to do some damage onto the enemy, and I have my Annabelle to provide the defense break for the Mephisto, build her very slow and tanky, and I have some extra defense break and damage. I built this guy on a whim. He's not really well built. I need more accuracy, max crit rate, but he worked out really fine because I only hit like Vanessa, Savannah, Nana kind of thing. So it's not really that crazy. I don't need too much accuracy, and they die very quickly to 2 AoE damage. And Savannah usually belong in the Revive com as well, because Beast Rider works really well into Revive, but with Leo in the field, they become kind of shit. So this is for the Revive people. And that is about it for my Arena Rush last week. It was really fun, and I was really happy to see some defense win in the last minute. I might be trying out some other thing this weekend. I hope that I'll try to get into Team 1, and we made it. And I'm going to be proud to show you guys Team 1 intergalactic battle against the best of EU, the best of China, the best of Korea, Japan, all that good jazz. Bring you guys the best content, okay? I'll try my best. But if we make it to like Team 2 or 3, I'll try to get Team 2, okay? At least. We got Team 3, so I want to move up at least to Team 2. But that's about it for my Arena Rush last week. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.